The historic sermon of Hazrat Zainab in Kufa. In the history of humanity, some sermons are not merely a collection of words. Rather, they shake the foundations of oppression and ignite a flame of truth whose light cannot be extinguished for centuries. This is one such historic sermon, delivered by Hazrat Zainab Salamullah alaiha, the sister of the Prophet's grandson Imam Hussein, in the market of Kufa after his martyrdom. This sermon was given when the Ahle Bayt Athar were brought to Kufa as captives. Imagine that scene. After the devastation of Karbala, the pure ladies and children of the Ahle Bayt, without their head coverings, were passing through the streets and alleys of Kufa. People had gathered to watch the spectacle, but they did not know who these great personalities before them were. In such a situation, when sorrow and mourning prevailed everywhere, a lion-hearted woman stood up and awakened the conscience of the people of Kufa with her sermon. This woman was none other than Sayyida Zainab Kubra. Hazrat Zainab delivered her sermon in an extremely majestic and eloquent manner. Her words were like the edge of a sword that struck the hearts of the Kufans. Key points of the sermon. Hazrat Zainab began her sermon by praising Allah and sending salutations upon the Holy Prophet. Then, addressing the Kufans, she said, "O people of Kufa, O deceivers, traitors and disloyal ones, your eyes are filled with tears, but your hearts are filled with malice. Your example is like that of a woman who spins her yarn strongly and then herself tears it into pieces. Do you weep for us? Weep abundantly. May your eyes never dry, and may your laughter never cease. You have committed with your own hands a crime for which the heavens and the earth wept. You killed our men, violated our honor, and orphaned our children. You oppressed the progeny of the Messenger of Allah. Do you know whose blood you shed? Whose liver you pierced? Whose sanctity you violated? Your abode is hell, and you have bought disgrace and ignominy in this world too." Impact of the sermon. Hazrat Zainab's sermon was so impactful that a great outcry arose in the streets of Kufa. People were weeping, hanging their heads in remorse, and many were astonished as to who this personality was, speaking with such courage and eloquence. This sermon was not just a speech, rather it was a clear demarcation between truth and falsehood. This sermon also exposed the propaganda waged against the Ahle Bayt in Yazid's court. Message for today's era. Hazrat Zainab's sermon is still a great lesson for us today. It teaches us how essential it is to raise our voice against oppression, no matter how difficult the circumstances may be. It tells us that truth can never be hidden, and truth always prevails. We should learn from the life of Hazrat Zainab that whenever falsehood raises its head, we must stand against it like a solid wall of lead.